it hadn't eaten in a week or more. You attacked my heart and asked me if I'd ever loved before. You called me selfish, man, and said I ruined our relationship. But I don't understand how working hard is being selfish. Scorpio, you're a tragedy. Scorpio, you'll never sting me.
We lost Becky, but we now found Becky.
That's not Becky.
That is.
Move so we can see Becky.
Becky!
Dad found her.
And then Joe.
Where was she?
Where were you, Becky?
Sitting on the bench like I had told you.
I told you she was just sitting somewhere being content.
This soldier needs to be bold. You weren't a best friend, 'cause best friends don't demand things. Yeah, they'll give you love, 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 even when they don't get attention. Scorpio, you're a tragedy.
Got my feet wet too, if that counts for anything.
Yeah, you can get. You move your foot, don't move your feet. Yeah. What do you have?
Wimbledon Womble.
What's that?
Okay, get a good shot on this. It's got strawberry puree with vanilla and strawberry ice cream mixed together with marshmallows and whipped cream. Pretty good, pretty tasty.
Show me the top.
We went in. Can we be in your video?
Oh, who's over here? It's Becky and Joe. What'd you just do, Becky?
I put my feet in whatever this body of water is called, and it was cold, and it was hard because it's a hill filled with rock.
Yep, we flew from Cedar Rapids and we violated Christie's #1 travel rule. We booked through O'Hare. Chicago O'Hare. So, of course, the plane leaving O'Hare to come pick us up in Cedar Rapids was late. And then they wouldn't let our plane leave Cedar Rapids because there was showers, rain, typical rain in Chicago. And I guess planes can't land in rain in Chicago. So of course, Joe and Steph had to make all the arrangements to get us rebooked, and we ended up getting rebooked through.
Flew to Chicago, sorry. We actually got to go to Chicago. Then we flew to Dublin. Once we got to Dublin, we had about 15-20 minutes to get through customs and a second security check and get to the terminal that we wanted. On all of our layovers, we didn't have a chance to sit down once. It was
There were 10 people on the plane in Dublin that needed to get to Manchester, and they knew that it was going to be really tight. So somebody met us. First of all, nobody on the plane got up except the Manchester people. And then a guy met us and said, "Run." And if any of you know my situation, walking is difficult, so running was even extremely difficult. So the 9 people take off, and I'm left with my crutch. And Steph's screaming at the guy to try to tell him.
My mom, she's on a crutch. She can't walk this fast.
I moved as fast as I physically could through that airport. We just showed our passports through customs and we just flew through. And the plane waited for us and we all got on and we ended up in Manchester where we rented a car.
She says what she means when she says that
The car is pretty cool. It's a Volkswagen Passat diesel, 5-speed.
What about the driving?
The pedals are the same as in the States, so that was okay. But the steering wheel on the right-hand side is pretty weird. So
Shifting with the left.
that was okay.
I'm a little freaked out in the passenger seat. I'm worried every time I pick up my foot, I'm worried to put it back down because I'm afraid of stepping on a pedal.
We first showed him our place, and then we took him on a tour of campus. And Dad got some chips. What kind of chips did he get? Fish and chips.
No, salt and vinegar.
No,
We got salt and vinegar
You got chips.
Oh, I got
crisps.
Okay, salt and vinegar, Walkers, salt and vinegar chips.
And then we went to the Old Grey Mare. And then what did he get at the Old Grey Mare?
Fish and chips.
Okay.
The second day in Hull, Nick and Steph took a final. As soon as they got done with their final, we went down to the city center, which is kind of downtown Hull. Walked around downtown Hull. We ate at, what was the restaurant called? It was kind of a pub.
Old Grey Mare.
Barracudas!
Barracudas.
Barracudas,
It was Barracudas!
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. It was like a true
That was
English
nice.
pub. So
Yeah.
we had fun there. And then we went to Nick and Steph's place, and there we met all their friends.
All right.
And we met Sam and Rory, and you pronounce his name.
Matthias.
And who else, Joe?
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel. Yep, we met all them. So we sat and hung around, talked to them for a long time.
Andy.
Oh,
yeah,
Andy came.
Andy made a cameo.
Andy came. He cooked while we were there, so that was.
But not for us.
And we had met the other two, Teresa and Amaris. Amara.
Did we
earlier.
meet Amara?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was really fun. It was fun to sit and talk to the boys. I thought the boys were all really interesting. I was surprised to find out Emmanuel and Matthias hadn't been speaking English their whole life. That had been just like 4 years, because it was really impressive how they just carried on conversations like English was their primary language. So yeah, we had a lot of fun.
Come on.
Seriously. That's our invitation of Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So yeah, we had fun.
What'd you guys think of London?
I really liked London.
Needed to get to Les Mis, so we took a taxi to get there right away.
Go. Ready.
Okay, when we went to the theater, what did you think of Les Mis? And be honest.
Okay, Steffi.
How much were you awake for?
I fell asleep about 10 minutes in. I did not enjoy Les Mis. Well, I guess I enjoyed the start, but then I got lost, and I don't really like musicals, and so I fell asleep.
It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought I would fall asleep, but I read the synopsis of it, so I could piece it together, and I actually really liked it. I keep getting the song stuck in my head.
So we got in the taxi, went right to the show, and after the show, London was pretty crazy. We
walked through like the adult pleasure district.
From the gay district.
And,
Well, the gay district, but adult pleasure of all sorts.
It was just packed.
We saw a man dancing on a pole in his underpants.
And I missed it. it. The next day, and we did the double-decker bus, because who loves double-decker buses?
I like them.
No.
They're a little cold in the morning.
Yeah, it was a little chilly, but it was sunny, so it was pretty. It was pretty blue sky, and it got to show us all of London, and I really got to like London. Joe went to the Imperial War Museum. What do you have to say about that, Joe?
You
were there for like 4 hours.
Yeah, I was there for a little bit, and Nick and Steph came in.
Yeah. Hey, I came in.
Went through the Holocaust exhibit, and you did. Stephanie came in.
I stayed on a picnic bench. And we did a lot of subway riding in London. That was fun. I love subways.
Props to Nick for reading the maps.
Yep. We were totally under Nick's control when it came to subways. That was pretty impressive. We just all followed him. He had his Rick Steves book, and he was our leader. Yeah, we went to a pub to watch England versus
Japan.
Friendly.
In a friendly game prior to the World Cup.
We went and saw the changing of the guard.
Went to experience the Speaker's Corner, and that was kind of interesting.
I'm going
Joe,
to ask you and Joe
what did you think of Brighton?
I'm not too big on the whole pier thing.
You like Jersey
Sorry.
Shore better.
No.
What do you guys think of Brighton?
I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah, it was
It has a little pier with lots of those games that we've heard Steph and Nick talk about, so that was fun to play the 2-pence games.
I had my first waffle on a stick.
That was good.
I won 11 2-pence at one time.
Ooh.
I know.
Okay, what did you think of dinner?
Good. Very good.
Yeah, dinner was very good. I don't remember what I got. Oh, I got cheese ravioli with rocket on it, and that's pretty good.
I had lasagna, and it was an Italian restaurant, quaint, La Capitanata.
Nick, does it look like it's focusing?
Oh no.